What do you guys? What do you see carrying yourself in a confident way as? Is that body language? Is that how you speak? What do you see that as?
I would say body language and eye contact.
Yeah,
you could be-
Contact's a big one.
You could be the most silent in the room, but the most intelligent, the most ambitious.
being a good listener.
Honestly, eye contact might be the biggest one. I feel like
I agree. Yeah.
Bro, yeah, your eyes.
because
Like,
you could intimidate someone with your eyes. You could tell what emotion you have by your eyes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, all that really ties.
I mean,
into-
bro, if you really know somebody, you could read everything from their eyes.
Right.
It's just
Right.
body language, but it's really through the eyes. Like your parents ever like look at you and they're like, damn,
yeah, you're
they know
lying.
something's
No.
yeah.
You're lying.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see in your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you sad? You know, like looking down.
Right.
Oh, what's going on? Are you sad? Like if you're like looking up, it's like, oh shit, like damn, this guy's confident.
Yeah.
Eye contact. That's like the number one thing. I feel like
100%.
even go up to like get a job interview. Imagine if you're just looking down. It's like, oh, this guy.
I've seen it too. I'm like, damn, he's not gonna get hired. I mean, being at jobs and seeing people go through interviews in front of me, I'm like, bro, I know who's gonna excel and who's not, just from the eye contact and the body language,
Yeah.
how they carry themselves.
Yeah. Eye contact for sure. That's up there.
Even walking down the street, if you're making eye contact with people, you become the main person there walking. You
Right.
know,
Right.
if everybody's looking down and then you have the one guy looking up, and then they look up and then they look back down because
Yeah.
you're making eye contact.
Yeah.
You become that confident person. It's also being aware too. If you can make eye contact with people, maybe you see that person about to rob that store and then you can get out. You know, like it's a self-awareness too.
Right.
So you
Yeah,
can't
'cause
always
your
have your eyes
eyes-
down.
Bro, you could see almost a mile away. You know, like when people say, "Oh, I saw that coming a mile away," bro, you literally seen it coming. Like eye contact, fucking yeah, it's your awareness and yeah, being a good listener. Also, I feel like, because imagine if you're just looking at the person and you're just in your head. You're not even in the fucking convo. Bro, you probably lost of like what they just told you.
Yeah, because you don't want to be stuck in a convo, and a lot of times people like to think about what they're gonna say next instead of listen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you're talking back and forth and they're just thinking, "Oh, I want to say what I want to say," and then he's gonna say what he wants to say. You guys didn't hear anything each of you guys said.
Right.
So it's always about being aware of your mindset too when you're talking to people, and knowing when to listen and not be up in your own head as well.
Like some of the best people who argue, like the best argumentative people, like they listen because
Mhm.
they're like, "Oh, you slipped up. I got your ass."
And then
And
they come in with facts.
Yeah, and then they hit you with that cobra strike.
Yeah.
You know, like listening. I feel like also taking it slow. You know,
Mhm.
taking it slow. Because if you're over here doing shit hella fast, you know, reacting to shit, like say someone says something to you and then you took it in the wrong way. It's like, oh, whoa, why'd you say that?
Mhm.
You know, like what if a person says, "Oh damn, like looks like you're gaining weight," but then like it's like, "Oh my god, whoa, did you just call me fat?" But no, bro, you look buff.
Yeah.
You know, like people
Bro,
be
that's important. Being slow, because two different things. First of all, being slow. You ever see two people get in an altercation and then one person ends up pulling a gun and killing the other person? That's because they just took it too fast, took it too personal,
Yeah.
and then a life's gone. Number two, back to how you carry yourself. Bro, you ever see when people are slow and controlled and they have a focus, and then you see the guy that's fidgeting and like almost nerdy? It's really changes your output from other people from how fast you do things. Take your time grabbing the item. You drop something, don't go pick it up hella fast and look nervous. Pick it up slow, like, all right, whatever, I dropped it. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like about how you react to things and taking things more nonchalant in a way. I think that's
yeah, like
super
take your
important.
time with shit, and you could think more. You know, you think clearer when you're fucking on your own pace. If you're like over here, like holy shit, damn. Like yeah, some people are quick thinkers,
Mhm.
but bro, how about not? That's not most people. You know, like me, I'm not super quick, but I could decipher if that's like the right option to take, because I could slow some shit down. You know, like say I'm playing football and it's that, oh shit, I see the fucking offensive lineup. I know the play. I watch the playbook. I watch film. Now I could fucking slow down the play. Oh shit, it's going straight to him. Got his ass. Interception. You know, like slow your fucking roll.
Yeah.
Maybe you could fucking take the best choice from what's in front of you.
Mhm.
It's like a game, bro. You know those games when you press X or A or like Y for like the same like the controls.
Yeah.
Have you? It's like
Colors?
Detroit, like Detroit Become Human. Like you press that, like right choice.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, bro, in life for real, like you could press the right choice,
Mm-hmm.
and then you could say the best option.
Yeah. I mean, you have to be fast too. Like, say you're in a job interview, you have to give the best answer in the quickest way with the quickest thought. You have to be quick,
Yeah.
you know? But you have to be quick at the same time being slow because you want to be able to say what you want to say in a way that the other person understands it. You want to be able to be understandable. So if you're quick and you're talking faster than you could think, that person's not going to understand anything you said. So you have to be quick, but you also have to know when to be slow and also be personable. Like, give your knowledge, but also make him feel like, oh, that guy is confident and is genuine and I understand what he's saying and he has more knowledge that he could offer me in the future.
Yeah. So back to you though, Mello. How do you like carry yourself? Like what? How did you learn how to carry yourself? Like high school.
Yeah, high school. Going through high school, you really just pay attention to the type of people people listen to, or like the type of people that get that attention. You know what I mean? Or the type of people that is just like the respectable type of person. You know what I mean?
So like the popular guy, or
not even just like the person that knows how to speak. Like who people look at when they're talking, and just paying attention really. Like
you could just see where the respect goes to, right?
Right. And you could really see that when like just by being an observer. You know what I mean? And yeah, bro.
Yeah, being an observer, like you're just you're picking shit up, cause I feel like in life you learn every day, bro. Like if you're not observant, then how are you gonna learn? You could be in class, you could just put your headphones in and just go to sleep in class every day.
Yeah, imagine doing that.
Some teachers don't care, like, oh, who cares?
Yeah.
And then you didn't learn shit. It's like, damn, bro, I was in high school, I learned this shit. But you didn't because you weren't observant. You feel me? You put your headphones in, you're in your own world, you don't give a fuck. Why would
just not
why
being
would they
aware,
give a fuck?
like, for real too.
Yeah. I mean, what else do you think incorporates carrying yourself in the right way, in a
Shit,
masculine way? How you walk,
how you stand,
how you dress,
the tone of your voice when you speak.
Yeah.
Like, eye contact's a big one. Like we were talking about. You know what I mean? Because when you holding eye contact, it's confidence.
It's powerful.
It's powerful. Like you could intimidate somebody with eye contact.
Yeah.
You can attract somebody with eye contact. So it's all about, I feel like eye contact is just like the main one.
What you guys think about men's mental health?
Men's mental health. I mean, people don't really talk about it. I don't have a lot of friends that be like, oh shit, like I'm sad.
Yeah.
Like for me, you guys would probably tell me like, oh shit, damn, like some shit, I seen some fucked up shit, but I'm not sad.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
it'll probably just be a little like, oh damn, that was fucked up, but like you're not affected.
Yeah.
But there's some dudes that are affected.
Right.
Like, damn, I just got fired.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, like I'm
And, like,
depressed.
Yeah, and they're depressed, and not even to the point where it's like, oh, I'm gonna take my own life or whatever. But they might abuse drugs, whatever, and that's kind of killing yourself slowly,
Yeah.
So when people smoke weed, right? Most people be like, oh, I smoke weed, but I'm not like a drug addict or anything. Can you abuse weed?
You could definitely abuse weed. I think you can abuse weed more if you're like. I heard somebody say this, like weed is like if you're a lazy person, weed is just gonna make you more lazy.
It's an enhancement.
It's an enhancement,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're if you're an overthinker, you're gonna overthink.
Mm-hmm.
It's an enhancement. So, it all depends on how you use it. And like,
I mean, it enhances everything, right? There's
Right.
the positive and negative. It enhances. You eat food and it tastes better.
exactly.
You have sex, it feels better.
Mhm.
You talk to your friends and you might laugh about things you might have not laughed when you're sober.
Mhm.
But it makes negative things better too. If you're prone to do certain things like procrastinate or go to sleep late or eat more than you should, it's gonna show and it's gonna happen even more than usual. So you have to know yourself better. Like
Mhm.
I heard the advice that if you want to smoke weed, be outside, be in nature, be active. If you want to do that type of stuff, try to find a positive in it. But at the same time, I mean, there's not too many positives I see to smoking weed. If you finished everything you're supposed to do and you have nothing left, yeah, cool. But I feel like you always have time to do things, and if you're done, go to bed early and get more sleep and wake up earlier.
Yeah, like that person who wakes up, damn, like I feel like shit. Let me smoke a joint. Like that's kind of unhealthy, wouldn't you
Yeah.
say? Like, why are you feeling so sluggish? Like, why do you need that joint to revive you? You know, like it's cool smoking weed, but whatever. I mean, if you have to be high to function, come on, that's a problem.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I've never really met anybody that functions 100% smoking weed. I've never seen somebody do better than they do sober. Or they might claim that, but they haven't been sober for 3-4 months, so they don't know how they actually act. Because, bro, when you smoke weed, that addiction is gonna stay with you for a few months before you get to your, stable dopamine levels as you're sober. So you can't say, oh, I was sober for 3 days and I didn't do any different than when I was smoking, so it doesn't affect me. You can't look at it like that. So it's detoxing too. I feel like you should detox from everything. Like, for example, social media. I think men's mental health, but I think everyone's mental health in general as a population has plummeted since social media got this big. It's kept us isolated. It's kept us not talking to anybody else. We don't get any sunlight. We don't put focus in cooking for ourselves. We go out and eat bummy food because we've been on our phone all day.
Right.
Makes us tired. Blue light. Like, I could keep going on and on. But social media, it's just caused a plague. It's caused people to grow up in a different light than everybody else did in the past. Like, kids now, they're learning how to eat with a spoon and fork, and they're learning how to get on YouTube before that. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's insane. So for us, yeah, it might feel like an addiction, right? Like, you guys feel like, oh, it's hard to get off our phone. But imagine the kids now, they're going to feel it even 10 times more because it's not an addiction for them. It's literally like a way of life. It's learned behavior. Like, if you go back to biology, how animals, you train a dog to learn that, oh, when the bell rings, you go get your food. Yeah. That's how kids are trained with phones. Oh, when I'm bored, when I have nothing to do, get on social media.
Bro, my little sister was on 2 iPads at once. And I was like, Mom, you're letting this happen? You know what I mean? Like, what? Yeah. Like, her attention span is just gonna...
Attention
overload. Dopamine overload.
It's crazy.
For real, bro.
It's part of their life, bro. Because, your brain is a computer.
Yeah.
When you have another computer, it's like, okay, this is my brain too. And then you're a kid, you're developing. It's like, holy shit. Like, I have another computer. I don't have to think.
I don't have to remember anything. Let me just Google it.
If
somebody asks you something, you have to Google it now. You can't remember. Nobody's memorizing things anymore.
Right.
Like, even myself, sometimes I won't send emails. I'll say, ChatGPT, write this email for me because I don't feel like writing it. Yeah, it might come out a little bit better, more formal than I would have made it, just because I want to send a quick email, right? But the fact that I'm asking it to write an email for me is dangerous, and I think it could easily get worse. Especially if you're using for homework.
It's just the beginning.
Yeah, homework. Like, you don't have to think.
Like, bro, how are you going to go in the job and the workforce with your degree from ChatGPT and you didn't learn anything? You're going to get found out sooner or later.
Yeah, you're going to, like, if you're not knowledgeable, bro, someone's going to test your knowledge and you'll be like, damn, ChatGPT, how do I do this? Like, bro, you can't do that shit. For me, like, it's real life. Like, you should know that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, bro, it's kids are incorporating fucking computers in their lives to the point where it's like, go wake up, Roblox. Wait, I'm hungry.
YouTube.
Oh, I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. Like, bro, like, kids don't eat because they're so fucking engaged to the computers.
Yeah, or they need it to eat.
It's only gonna get worse, bro. Like, if you think about it, we're part of, like, we're at the beginning of that generation where, like, we have mobile phones, and you know what I mean?
It's gonna be...
Like, it's only gonna get worse.
It's only gonna be worse. It's gonna be part of you next.
Yeah.
It's gonna be literally part of you, bro. Neuralink, fucking Meta, like, bro, you're in that. You're in there. That's you.
Yeah. Right. But back to men's mental health. What do you think are the most overlooked aspects of men's mental health? What do you think in society causes men to, have a higher suicide rate, for example?
Well,
do you think there's a lack of social acceptance of certain things? Or do you think that, because for me personally, I do well under stress, and I do well
Under pressure.
when I feel like there's people counting on me and that
Yeah.
I could lose everything if I don't succeed. That pushes me. But I understand that not all men are like that.
Right.
You know, it's sometimes, I mean, you're raised a different way and you just aren't like that. So pressure can, you know,
Crush
go
you.
towards crush
Yeah.
you and go towards that suicide rate. So do you think there needs to be more, per se, outlets or support for those types of people?
I think yeah, support, but you know, I mean, you don't see like me going to support. You don't see. There's a lot of men out here that need therapy, but they don't go just because they have another source of therapy. You know, their homies, video games, did the gym, running.
But what about the people that don't have the homies?
The
If they don't have
homies,
the gym.
the gym, then they need to go to therapy. I mean, there's other therapy than therapy. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
there's more to life, bro. Like, people, I feel like they're in this bubble. Like, have you ever seen Soul, the movie Soul?
Yeah.
Bro, like, you seen that when they were like, when they went in the dust storm and they're like, oh, they got lost in their addictions.
Yeah.
It was like some guy, he was like looking for
Mhm.
that one thing, and then he was like, oh shit, he turned
Was
into
it
like a
Lost
ghost.
Dreams? Or...
Yeah, it was lost. Some people lost souls,
Yeah.
and then they were caught up in their addictions. That's what the movie was. And then he was like, oh shit, like don't get caught up. And then remember the Mr. Gardner, the guy, he tried to fix that one girl, and from Soul, she was like, oh, I don't want to go to Earth, I don't want to live.
Yeah.
And then she was like, oh, I don't want to live. And then she turned into one of those.
Yeah.
And then he went in there. He was like, oh shit, where are you? Come on, like, I love you. You know, like he told her that like
Mhm.
like there's more to life in this shit.
Yeah.
And then she turned back into a little soul, and then she got her fucking like little patch to get to Earth. And then bro, she was like a life. She had a whole life.
Mhm.
But that was just the gist of the movie. But yeah, addictions, people get caught up in that.
Yeah.
Fucking
Do you think it's isolation too?
Isolation, because I was just thinking about this. Like, I feel like it's hard for you not to have homies. You know what I mean? Like,
But think about it like this. For me, for example, I have like 3-4 homies that I'm actually homies with, you know?
yeah.
But that's 3 or 4 that easily could have been 1 or 0, you know?
yeah,
Mhm.
4 is way closer to 1.
Yeah.
You know,
Like, I know some people have 10, 20 homies, but are they going to be there for you when things like shit hits the fan?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, then they're not real homies. bro.
Exactly. So I
You know
think
what I
that's
mean?
why you can't have that many homies, because you
Right.
don't know who's there.
But the
and
wrong
who's-
thing to do is isolate yourself.
100%.
Because you got family. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's people that care about you.
Mhm.
So you can't isolate yourself, because isolating yourself is not going to do anything and especially if you're an overthinker, you know, you're going to just get in your head. You're going to dig yourself in a deeper hole. You're going to turn to things like drugs or anything to make you feel
Also,
whole.
I
You
feel
know what I
like having responsibilities give people more like, damn,
definitely.
I have this dog or cat. You know, like if you have a dog, you have to take care of them.
You know, back to the friend thing. You know how you said it's hard to get home, not have homies.
Yeah.
So if you look in the class, right, you know the one kid that isn't really friends with anybody, and
I know what you're talking
you know
about. Yeah,
that
I know
kid.
what you mean.
How it seems that always that kid finds a kid similar to him to be
Exactly.
best friends with. So I think you're right, where it is pretty hard not to get a close homie, because
Yeah.
even the kids that are, you know, kind of outcasted socially, whether that be for the way they were raised or like
Bro,
slight
think-
mental disorders, like if they're a little bit on the spectrum, you know, that how they don't really fit in
Yeah.
with the class. I mean, that's just how it is. But they always find that other friend that's in the same boat as them.
Yeah,
So-
I've seen
Bro,
some of
think
those.
about how many people there are in the world too. Like you're bound to find somebody that likes you or cares about you. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it's
And I've seen some of those like off the spectrum guys be the most popular people. That, like,
Yeah.
oh damn, like they over here have a whole fucking lunch.
Yeah.
Like you know, like oh here's the
Like that's a
lunch
homie.
meeting.
Yeah,
You know, and, oh damn, everyone knows them.
yeah.
Like people either use it as like a disadvantage or an advantage.
Exactly. You want to look at yourself as valued, you know? You don't want to look at it as, oh, I don't really feel confident in myself, so nobody could
Yeah.
ever feel confident in me. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're always going to find somebody that likes you or fucks with you.
But
Yeah,
you could
like-
also build your value. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's also looking towards, you know, men's mental health. We could be talking to people that are in the lowest valley, you know? So to like get out of that valley, you have to build your way slowly, right?
Definitely.
and
but it's a process. But it's not impossible.
No,
Yeah.
it's not impossible.
Yeah.
I think it just takes belief
Right.
that it's there.
In yourself.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Let me tell you a quick story. So it was high school. There was a guy off the spectrum a little bit. You know, he was regular, but you could tell he was a little bit slower. But on the piano, he was a fucking genius. You know, some lunchrooms have their piano. You know, in my high school they had a piano, and there was this guy. I was like, damn, like who's always playing piano in the cafeteria? It was this guy. I was like, oh shit, what's up, bro? He's like, oh hey, you know, he was kind of shy. I was like, damn, like where'd you learn that? He was like, oh, I just always loved the piano. And I was like, damn, that's cool. Can you teach me? He was like, he just taught me like a quick note. I was like, damn, this guy's cool.
Yeah.
You know, like off the spectrum, but guys like me are like interested because he has a skill. He knows how to play the fucking piano.
Those guys usually end up being very skilled in something. Like for example, I'm an Olympic lift, so I compete against all types of people. And there's one guy, he's like 23, and I could tell there was something a little off, but I didn't know what it was. Later I found out he was on the spectrum, but he was very good at Olympic lifting. Like that's all he did.
Yeah.
So there's always those kids that fixate themselves on one talent and they excel at it more than most people would, you know? So yeah, they're disadvantaged in something, but then they flip it and get over the average on something else, you know?
And it's crazy because he seemed kind of shy, but in the cafeteria he's just slapping.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I was like, he's just slapping the only guy there, and no one gave a fuck. Like, oh shit, he's just playing.
It's also confidence. Like those types of kids have more confidence too.
Yeah.
Which maybe that's not what it actually is. Maybe they're trying, you know. So
Or
you
maybe-
never understand the thought process.
But also think about it, like somebody had to teach him that. He had to learn that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He brought that skill. He had to build that skill. You know what I mean? You don't just wake up one day and just know how to play piano.
Yeah,
So,
of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't just wake up one day and be an Olympic
Yeah.
lifter. You know what I mean?
But it's a
So-
genuine interest.
Exactly. So find something that you're genuinely interested in, and build on it. You know what I mean? Become
Yeah.
obsessed with it. Look at Kobe. You know what I mean? Look at people like Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali. Like, there's all these great people that found something that they were good at and just capitalized on it.
And also, there's a lot of great people who, you know, take their own lives. You know,
Mhm.
like mental health.
Yeah.
Look at the Tyson Fury. Like, he was about to kill himself, bro.
Right.
Well, look at Robin Williams.
Or he did kill himself.
Yeah, that's what
You
I'm
know,
saying.
he
Like,
was a-
you,
yeah.
then that I mean, you wouldn't know if you were from
You
the
would've
outside. It's
never,
like this
never
funny,
knew.
great actor, you know. Or what was the guy that did the food reviews? That you know what I'm talking about? He's that white guy. He like travels around the world. He has like a documentary. almost.
Mark Zimmerman
No,
or Andrew Zimmerman.
Is that it?
Is it Man vs. Food or
I
something?
think so. Yeah, I think like Man vs. Food. Or
I think
something.
one of those guys
Yeah,
died, or
no,
he
he
quit.
killed himself.
It's
But-
either he. I don't know.
But anyways, like he was traveling the world and talking to all these people and had his own show and was doing all this great stuff, and then one random day, suicide. Like it's crazy, but it's back to men's mental health. Like some people are just stuck in depression, and yeah, I don't think it's obviously not always gonna be in your hands. You know, some people have like. What's the thing? Bipolar disorder or different mental disorders like that can be stemmed from maybe abuse as a kid.
Yeah.
And
Childhood
things in that
trauma.
childhood trauma. So it's not always as simple as I go to the gym and you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But it's one of those things that yeah, you understand that you have that trauma and then based on your understanding try to do your best to get higher. Like you don't always have to get to normal or average, but you can get to the best that you can get to. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah, just practice and work. Like, if you're just over here sad crying every day, you know, especially as a man today, like, sure, people will be like, oh, let him cry, men's mental health, I support you. But come on, man, like, are you the only one supporting yourself? Like, or is someone else supporting you?
Mm-hmm.
You know, as I feel like you got to get up at some point and realize, like, damn, I can't be stuck here. You got to do something about it.
Yeah. Also, I feel like people don't really care. You mean like if I go out and say, "Oh, I feel sad today," I'll be like,
Right.
"Okay,
Like,
cool,
yeah.
catch you."
Yeah.
Like no one's gonna really care,
For real.
and me personally, that's fine to me. But again,
A lot of people
it's
like
not
that.
fine
Yeah.
for them, and I get why it's not fine because it's not easy to get to that point. You're probably most people are like, for example, as you're raised, if you're a kid whether you're a girl or a boy, everything you do is validated, right?
Yeah.
And then slowly, as a man, everything gets less and less validated until it's not validated at all.
Right.
And I mean, if you look at the other side, it looks to be validation, 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 validation. So it's two different paths that are kind of obvious.
Let me give you an example. Do you remember you were at that age where it's like, damn, I only got one Christmas gift?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I remember, oh shit, Xbox, shoes, skateboard, clothes, money. I was like, damn. I was waiting for the next year. Oh, here's some shoes.
Yeah, it's like, you're too old for this.
I was like, damn, like, oh shit, all right. You know, like, it's like that.
And then it's like, okay, go buy your own stuff.
Yeah, like, oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it should be, but
yeah, it should be.
It
like
makes
that,
sense,
though.
like,
because you know, imagine if I was still in that mindset, like, oh shit, I'm getting Xbox.
Succeed yourself.
Yeah, I would have been like, oh, like, fuck, I don't need to go get shit.
Like, mom, buy it for me.
Yeah.
Dad, buy it for me.
That's why, like, I feel like a lot of rich people be like, damn, like, I don't want to spoil my kids, just because they're like, I don't want them to be raised like, you know, like, oh shit, I'm gonna take care of them.
I think it was what's his name, Mr. Wonderful. He was talking about his kids on a plane in some interview. He was talking about how he has, I think, a setup for him, or he just pays for college or something like that just to set them up.
Yeah.
But afterwards, it's like they're on their own. They have to make it. You know, a lot of rich guys, they think like that, which, I mean, it makes sense, bro. If you were spoiled your whole life, you're never gonna know the worth of anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you, again, back to that GTA example, if you start with $3 billion, why would you play the game?
Yeah, why would you play the game? Yeah.
So life is the same way. Why would you play the game if you have everything already?
Exactly.
And then you don't build character. You build character by failing in the game and then making some progress, you know?
Making progress, yeah. Like, oh, go do that heist setup. Go do, like, if they just give you heists, you know, it's like, oh yeah, whatever. But they give you heist setups.
Go get 4 experience. People. Go get the,
You need to invite 3 other homies, 3 randoms. But you know, bro, in life that's how it is. I feel like, you know, get your homies, go do a heist setup. Like, not literally, but you know, set some shit up.
Yeah.
And then you'll get something out of it. But
set a daily workout routine. I don't know, get yourselves a job that you can work together at.
Start a podcast.
Yeah, go start a study group if you're in school. Like, it could be anything that can help you. It's 3-4 minds is better than one.
Yeah, for real.
You get different perspectives. What was it? Your 6 is someone else's 9. So you got to look at different perspectives.
Yeah. And then, bro, say you're stuck on some shit, and then you ask the homie, oh, they have a fucking solution. Thank you, bro. Like, you could go ask the homie something for advice, and then you take it, and it's like, oh shit, yeah, the homie was right. You know, imagine shit. Damn, you have no one to ask. Oh fuck. Cause like sometimes, you know, there's some shit that, you know, you tell the homies, but you can't tell your mom or dad. You know, like I feel like people also like don't communicate, bro. Like,
I was about to say, it's how you're raised. Like, you know, some people are like, fuck my mom or fuck my dad.
Yeah.
Like, it's how you're raised. Like, if you're not able to talk in your family, it's either you keep it to yourself, which is how I don't think most people can handle that.
Mm-hmm.
Or talk to your friends about it, and then that's where you build, you know, deeper connections. Especially if you're talking to your friends that also can't talk to other people, then you guys become your family basically to each other, you know, like blood family, blood brothers. But yeah, it comes from the family, and again, like childhood trauma, it could be even worse, where you're getting beat as a kid, or your parents are fighting when you're a kid, and you're getting neglected. There's what's it called? I think there was a study where some baby I don't know where it was, but one baby was left alone and neglected, and the other one was told they were doing everything right, and then the other baby died or something like that just from neglect. Oh. You know, so it can really affect you, and your body carries that trauma.
Yeah, and then it goes back to like trusting, you know, because imagine someone who just doesn't trust anyone, like they don't even trust themselves. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, that's when you get to the point where like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself. Like, if you don't even trust yourself,
you know, going back to trusting yourself. If you lie a lot, you can't even trust yourself. That's why it's so bad to lie.
Damn. Yeah, bro, lying, especially like imagine if your life is a lie. Mm-hmm. People are like, damn, my life is a lie.
Like, bro, say you lie about what you do to everybody. Now you have to keep up with the lies that you've created for your life, and your life is literally not even real.
It's like, what's that one movie where he was like living a lot, like everything was fake about him?
Yeah.
Truman Show, yeah,
Show,
but
yeah.
that one he didn't know. Like, he wasn't lying. He was living a lie.
Liar, the one with the
Jim
same
Carrey.
actor, no?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was on
liar,
like
liar.
the news anchor and stuff. Yeah, liar,
But he,
liar,
he
yeah.
couldn't lie. He would only tell the truth.
Yeah,
because he
yeah,
was a
yeah.
liar though.
Yeah.
And then the son was like, "Oh, I wish my daddy would never lie." And he was like, he was a lawyer, so lawyers be
Yeah,
lying.
and then he got on the news channel or something, and then he started talking shit about the or is it this? Or is that a different movie?
I don't know, but he was a lawyer. But bro, he won the case
Oh, no,
by
that was
telling
the God
only
movie.
the truth.
Yeah. I was thinking of the one where he's God, basically.
Oh yeah,
Almighty.
Almighty.
Yeah, Almighty. He was Almighty. But yeah, nah, that's facts though. Mental health. What do you guys think about boredom?
You could get consumed by boredom. Like, I think if you're just bored and like you don't find something to like occupy your time, like it can mess up a lot of things for you. You know what I mean? Like,
What?
Why do you think people age when they retire?
What do you think people age when they retire?
Do you ever see the guys that retire at 60 and they age like 20 years in 1 year?
Oh shit!
Like, I feel like
I be seeing them like be more fucking younger, cause it's like, damn, I got more time. I'm out.
But they end up not doing anything.
Oh yeah, I mean those people, yeah. But I be seeing it's like some, oh shit, I retired and then I made a business. Like,
But that's not retirement. You're still doing something. I'm saying.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm saying they're done. They made their money, and then let me go do nothing for the rest of my life.
Right.
Like, those retired people, starting a business, not retiring.
because I feel like as a human you need a purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you're just bored at home on the couch, you're gonna eventually start feeling that depressed feeling. You know, and like feeling like you don't have a purpose or that you're not like, you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah. So it's like, even if you just go out there, and like join a boxing gym, do whatever.
Join a club.
Exactly, join a club, start a podcast, anything. Like you're gonna give yourself a purpose.
Bro, you ever see that one YouTuber? He's like this old 89. It was like a 90-year-old. It was like advice from a 90-year-old man.
Oh yeah. And then it blew up.
It blew up, but he died like 3-4 years later. But everybody was like,
Damn,
talking-
RP, yeah. Damn, this guy's cool.
But he's 90 years old and created a legacy.
Yeah,
You know?
for real. That video's forever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But what are some mistakes that someone could cause by boredom?
My boredom. Man, there's a lot. Like you could just get consumed by your thoughts and everything. You know, you could start overthinking. That could cause a lot of like a lot of like emotional like like or like just like anything.
I think as a man, you need a purpose, and if
Right.
you're constantly bored, I think it's very, very detrimental to your
Right.
mental health. Just because I feel like that's how we're wired, and you're not really forgiven if you don't succeed. You know, it's like you're just kind of cast away as oh that's tough. Like I've talked to a lot of older men that are stuck in a situation just from my job. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's depressing, like to even hear about, because they've been stuck for so long, and they're dealing with all these issues. Like one guy, he was dealing with, first of all, his liver failure, so he had to stop drinking completely. Alcoholic, smoking. His lung collapsed. It was on the brink of death, and now he's working as in some company. Basically, they had like 20 people, and then they laid off everybody besides him and another person. So 2 people now, and they're doing the same amount of work. So he's working like 12 hours plus working at home, and he's not even getting paid to work at home. So he's like 50 something years old. So
and he's probably only hitting the gym because he's about to die.
He's only hitting the gym exactly because his doctor told him to.
Yeah.
And I don't even see him anymore, so I don't know what he's doing now. It's like, it's people like that have kind of been cast away and ignored, and then now they're struggling in their later lives. Like, you don't want to be 50, 60, living paycheck to paycheck, right, and being overworked and stressed. And then he wants to start maybe accountant, but all those accountant jobs want to hire young people, because the whole new wave is young. Everything is young now, right? So they're throwing away that part of society that's kind of cast out. And it's fucked up, but it's also like, as a man, you have to do your best in your power to set yourself up for success, because honestly, no one else is going to do it for you. And once you get to a certain age, everybody that was supporting you or is there, they most likely won't be there anymore.
Yeah, being like a 27-year-old, living with your at your mom's house, she's probably like, damn, like, get the fuck out. You know, but some moms, they care so much about you that they don't want to kick you out. You know, like, some dudes got to wake the fuck up and be like, damn, all right, mom, I'm gonna get my own place. You know, I'm gonna get a better job. I'm gonna work more. I'm gonna find another way to make money.
You have been a dependent for 20 plus years. I feel like that's crazy amount of time, man. I imagine you having a kid and you have to deal with them until they're middle age, damn near. That's a long time, and I feel like it's unfair to your family to do that to them.
It's way unfair.
You know, like they want to set up a good life for you, but also I don't think they signed up for a free roommate for the rest.
Hey, this is some real shit. Get to it, bro. Life, you're put here to fucking figure some shit out, learn it, fail. Who gives a fuck? Maybe, bro, win next time. You know, like, you can't lose if you fucking always win.
Yeah, you
For
can't
real.
lose. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you'll be forgotten eventually. So do whatever you gotta do now, and don't be afraid of what other people think.
Definitely. I think if you're feeling bored, it's like
You were put
your
on,
mind telling you to like get off your ass. For real.
bro. You were put on this earth to do something. You weren't put on this earth to be bored. Like how are you? There's so many things in the world. Like, are you bored because? Do you have money and you can travel and you're bored? Like, what point of your life are you bored? If you're bored as an adult and you have time, take that trip, you know, go look at the world. There's more than your hometown, you know. Go get your passport, go to a different country, see how it is, the life out there. If you're younger and you're bored, try to get to that point that I just talked about where you can go and travel the world. There's never a limit. I feel like if you're working towards a goal, there's always another goal in front. Say you're working for financial stability. Okay, you get there. Now you can work towards going to travel. Now you can work towards supporting a family. There's always a next step.
Yeah, there's always a different mountain to climb.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially when you're young, bro. Like, you know, having a kid, it's like, fuck, it's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Because imagine you can't even support yourself.
Right.
You know, you've only been here for 20, 21, 22, maybe even younger. You know, some people be having kids. But be responsible. But I'm going to be honest, too. There's some people who have their kids young and they were just fucking up. But then they have a responsibility.
Right.
And now they're like, damn, like, all right, let me wake the fuck up. For them. You know, it may be harder for the parent, but for the kid, they're like I'm living now for you.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen like young 16-year-olds get a kid and then they turn 18 and then they get another kid and then they start working and they get a third. Like, I don't know, it works for some people.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I mean, probably on the most part, most people it won't, but for some it does.
Yeah, like me, you know, my mom had me when she was 18.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, for her it was probably a hard life. You know, I remember, bro, I was a kid. She would travel, you know, because she was young. But
Yeah.
I didn't think of that at the time. I was like, damn,
You're
my
like,
mom's
damn,
leaving
I want
me.
my ex.
You know, yeah, like, damn, my mom's leaving me. But, you know, she's over here in Brazil and fucking Paris and shit. I'm like, damn, like, my mom left me. But, you know, she's just living her life. She was young.
Yeah. Again, like, as a kid, you just gotta. You're naive as a kid, you know?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you'll understand it eventually. And if you understand it and you look at it from a mature perspective, you're like, damn, my mom was out and doing what I want to do at that age, too. So I'm glad she did that. Or you can look at it in an immature way and have hatred towards it, which, you know, people can get trapped in.
But that's like the best way to live your life, when you observe like what someone did in your past when you were naive, and then you think of it as like a mature adult, like, damn, like, oh, I see why. But the faster you start realizing shit, the faster you grow up. You know, that's just that mindset that people get. Because some people are fucking 22 and naive as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh shit, wait, hold on. Like, you're 22? You know, like, you ever look at those people like, damn, you're 22?
Yeah.
Like, and then they tell you their situation. It's like, oh shit. Like, what the fuck? You know, like,
Yeah.
Like, bro, there's some naive people, but when they come to the realization, it's like, oh, that's why, you know, imagine being 16, 17, 18. That's why, you know, I feel like there's a lot of young people who think and act like older people, you know, like, I feel like you, both of y'all are, what, 19, 20? But bro, I could tell y'all right now, like y'all act like 27, 28-year-olds. You feel me? Like I know a 19, 20-year-old that acts like a fucking 16-year-old.
Yeah.
You know,
I know a fucking 41-year-old that acts like a 15-year-old, bro. For real, it's life, man.
Yeah, bro. I mean, those people have children, and then those children carry on the cycle.
Yeah.
You know,
they break it. You know,
they could break
they
it.
could
Yeah.
break it.
Yeah, but a lot of the times it just gets taught.
Right.
But then there's that one person that, you know, gains self-awareness, but it's also learning it from the outside source, right? Like, they're probably not going to learn it from their father unless they're smart enough to be like, oh, I don't want to become like him.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
it's self-awareness at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, being self-aware. Damn, I don't want to be like him. Damn, I want to be like him.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I want to be like her. You know, like, damn, she helped me. Feel me? Like, damn, she taught me that. You know, it's the self-awareness, bro, going deep and thinking. That's why it's like, Mel, when you were at that point of your life, no job, no car, bored, right?
Right.
When did you, like, have that self-awareness? Like, damn, bro, I got to do some shit.
Early. I was like as soon as I felt the boredom.
Like
that's why I say boredom is like, it's like your mind, and like even the depression, like it's like if you start feeling like that depressed feeling, I feel like it's like it's something in your body just telling you like, bro, get off your ass, you know.
It was that, like, after high school, like when you graduated.
Yeah.
Remember that summer?
Yeah.
Like, you know, some people weren't doing shit.
Yeah.
You know, like me,
and a lot of people are okay with not doing shit, and like, you know, those are the people that like limit themselves, and they're gonna stay there. But if you like are like, damn, like, what am I doing? Like, if you really like just are self-aware and understand that, like, you know, you need to be doing something with yourself, then you're gonna get far. Like, you're gonna get as far as you think you can get.
So me personally, I'm going to school, right? I want to get pretty far in education. What advice do you guys have to the men out there that don't want to take the college route after high school?
Me personally, you know, I graduated high school. I didn't even graduate high school, bro. I was class of 2021. COVID fucked everything up. I was like, bro, fuck school. I'm going to go get a GED. Graduated like fucking March. You know, I was basically 2-3 months ahead. I started working. I was like, all right, bro, I got to figure fucking some shit out because I do not want to be working 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Working a regular ass 9 to 5. And then my uncle, businessman, he has a taco truck. I was like, oh shit, let me go that route. And then I was talking to my mom. I was like, wow, like, we should open up a taco truck. And then we were actually gonna do it. We were pretty close to doing it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But then my stepdad was like, oh shit, hey, like, I have a business of my own, window washing. I was like, damn, window washing? I never heard of that. Started doing it, fell in love with it.
Mm.
Sold my car, bought a van, bought my own equipment. Like, you know, I went that route, business route. I found a business that works for me. I feel like, bro, there's a lot of business options out there. And if you don't want to go to college, do a little fucking Google course.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like 3 months. 3 months of your time, bro.
Yeah.
Like, school, it takes long. I don't, you know, I personally don't like school. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to have to do the homework. But if you're fucking stuck, 9 to 5, bro, do a course. Go in tech. Do some shit, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's easy to get lost after high school if you're not going to college, because it's like, damn, now I have 4 years to figure what I want to do out, rather than, oh, I got to figure it out now, you know?
Yeah.
And then you could waste money and then never even figure it out. So I feel like you have to just, at the end of the day, find a passion and figure, you can make money off any passion, right? And if you're not able to make money off of it now, yeah, go get a job that maybe you don't like for the meantime. Get your money and then fund your own passion.
Yeah,
you know?
you need somewhere to fund your own passion, though, for real. Because, you know, you can't just fucking be out here like, oh, I'm going to start a business with $200 to your name. Oh, shit, I'm going to do DoorDash for a couple months. Maybe I'll get like $400, $500. You know what I mean? That's not a lot.
I agree. And I also think that if you are really serious about starting a business and making it after high school outside of the college route, you have two options. Either maybe get a degree in business, or because those are a lot easier to get, right? It's more accessible. But if you really don't want to do all that, the best thing that you could do, possibly hands down, is networking. I think networking with people that are higher than you in value, learning how to be personable, learning how to make friends, those people will set you up with people that are higher value than them, and you can keep going up the ladder. Literally, the best way to get yourself out there and follow your dreams and get to that wealth that you want to is to be able to talk to people and know new people, knowing people. That's really what it is. It's who knows who, not what you know.
Yeah, who knows who? Because I could know the president of the United States. You know, oh shit. Oh, you want to go to D.C.? Come on.
Oh, my cousin is this guy, or my uncle is this guy, and then the whole family is getting plugged, you know?
Yeah, like, it's, and then I might not know shit. Oh shit, I just graduated high school, but my uncle is the president of fucking Berkeley or some shit.
Or like this guy owns a business, and you ask him, can you mentor me?
Yeah, that's
I will help you out I will work for you for free. Can you mentor me?
Yeah,
like it's about finding people that you can build trust with, and yeah, sacrifice your time. You can, again, for example, as a doctor, you do residency for experience. You don't get paid that much until you get into the field. Similar to this, go work somewhere for free. Don't get paid that much, but get paid in experience and knowledge.
Get paid in experience and knowledge. Like, you know, all those barbers, like, you know, in the beginning, you're just sweeping shit up. You know, you're just sweeping up hair, picking shit up. You're not cutting people's hair. But once you know the OG sees you, oh shit, all right, he's coming consistent. He wants to work. Hey, go pick up them clippers, boy. Let me see you work. You know, and then he'll start cutting hair. It's little shit like that, bro. You gotta put in the work and show people that you want to work.
Show people that you care.
There's some people who, they got the job. Oh shit, you know those people that just kick back.
Bro, yeah,
I got the job.
Imagine as a man with a business, you see one guy that you're paying, kind of half-assing because he's getting paid, and then you have this guy that's young and has energy, and he's willing to work for free just because you are in the position you're in, and he wants to learn from you. I feel like most people wouldn't. Either they would pass it up, but you'll eventually get somebody that won't, because if you genuinely have that desire, then they will read it from you and they will want to help you. You don't even have to ask them anymore. You see?
Yeah.
Like a lot of those men that are successful, most of the time, man, they want to help. They're friendly. They're not the reserved and mean people that you think they are. Like, for example, for me, I'm a trainer, and I train at this spot. I didn't even know I would get that opportunity until the owner literally came to me and asked me, like, he was just talking to me, super friendly, and then we set up an arrangement just based off me working out there. I mean, it's always an environment you put yourself in too, because other people can read your energy and come to you. You know?
Yeah. Some people could come to you, bro.
Yeah, like I remember, I started hitting the gym, and I started hitting a boxing gym, and I would just go in every day at 4:00 for 4 hours straight, because they told me, they were like, if you want, you could be in here from 4 to 8. Because I was just like, how long are you guys open? And it was like, if you want, you could be in here from 4 to 8. There's always somebody in here. I started coming every day, 4 to 8, just hitting the bag, working resistance bands, shadow boxing, whatever I felt like I needed to do, just working by myself. Eventually, my coach came up to me, and he asked me, he was like, hey, like, you thinking about fighting? And I was like, I thought about it. I was like, what would I have to do? He told me, just come in during the conditioning days, and you could start working with the team. Now I'm a part of the team.
Come on.
Exactly.
So, going into that mindset, right? Like you said, you were a newbie, or you were interested in boxing, but you weren't an amateur. You didn't have no skills, right? Like, you weren't professional with it. Like, you were just like boxing.
Yeah, I wasn't serious about it. It was just
okay. So when you went into that, okay, I'm gonna start putting in work from 4 to 8. That's 4 hours in the gym.
Right.
Some people are like, damn, like 4 hours. Right. I'd rather lay in my bed. I'd rather go eat. I'd rather go whack off. Feel me? Like, for real.
Yeah.
You're in there in the gym. You're sweating, grinding. You got noticed. Oh, step up, bro. Let me see you. Let's see some drills. When you were in that mindset and you got the call, like, how did you feel? Like,
I felt like what I was doing was just paid off. You know what I mean? I felt like I showed that I was interested, and I showed that it was something that I wanted to do, and they took notice of that. And you know,
and it took some time, right? Like,
place, yeah.
It wasn't one day.
Exactly, and I feel like I built like a lot of respect for myself too, because it's just like, you know, the fact that I was able to go in there every day, and like, you know, because I was like, I'm not doing anything else. Might as well just make something of my time and learn something that I want, that I feel like is a skill people should know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I did. You know,
Yeah,
it's
paid
all
off.
about just like, you know, if you got the time, why not? Why sit in your bed and just scroll on TikTok for fucking 4 hours when you could be in the gym learning something, you know?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I feel like boxing specifically, or jujitsu, or whatever fighting sport you want to
Yeah.
go in, I think that gives you a survival instinct that you
Right.
don't get in other places. You're here and you're going against another man, you know?
Right.
Like, you two are trying to, I mean, you're not trying to kill each other, but you're trying to kill each other, you know?
Yeah.
It's an
So,
individual sport.
it's-
You're not part of no team.
Exactly. Your only reliability is yourself.
Right.
That's
And
all you have.
And I am a part of a fight team. Like it's you know, it's a bunch of us, but it is very competitive. You know, it's like you're when you spar, you're getting hit by somebody else, and they want to hurt you. You know what I mean? Like, but like obviously, like you're there to like learn and like help each other and help each other get better. But it's still competitive. At the end of the day, you guys are in a fight.
Yeah, that's why you keep
You know?
going.
Exactly.
Put your fucking
And
put
then
more
when you-
time into it.
And then when you get your ass beat every day, eventually you're gonna be like, man, I want to stop getting my ass beat. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So what do I gotta do to do that?
Practice.
Exactly, practice, consistency, just like
Diet.
like is it like running? Like there's so much shit that you have to do if you want to like take that serious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's
Mobility, stretching, sleeping right. There's a million different aspects. You could optimize anything. You know, for me as a personal trainer, I give a ton of advice, bro. Most people, number one, protein's low. Number two, they don't track their food, so they're overeating, and they're overeating carbs per se or fat, and they're eating outside food, so it's like McDonald's and all these additives and
Bullshit.
artificials and all this bullshit. I mean, simple carbohydrates are the main input. No vitamins, no minerals. Like, it's just whole gut microbiome is messed up. And if you're eating like that your whole life, I mean, how are you expecting to perform at the highest level for yourself
Exactly.
and your highest potential? I mean, your mobility too, it's like you're as old as your spine is. So work on your mobility in all aspects. Work on that spinal flexion. Work on those
right.
hip flexors. Everything that you lack, you can work on.
Right.
And it you feel like, oh, I'm stretching, it's not going to do much. But, bro, trust me, you do some stretches for a week, you'll feel like a different person.
Right. And repetition, too. It's like, you know,
Consistency.
you're going to have to keep doing something that you don't want to do. You're going to have to spar somebody that you don't want to spar. Like, you're going to have to fucking get hit in the face repeatedly until you learn how to slip a punch.
6'3", 250, go spar him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you get in there. Like, and you're going to be in deep water. And it's just like, you know, it's all about how bad you want to, like, how bad you want to learn and how bad do you want, like, to be good at what,
How bad
yeah.
do you want to learn, bro?
Exactly.
Because you can go in there and just throw punches,
Exactly.
but then you're going to take damage.
I've seen people that have went into the gym like, oh yeah, I want to learn how to box. I want to box. I want to be a boxer. First day sparring, they get their ass beat and then they're out the gym.
Yeah.
They don't come back. It's not in everybody, but if it's something that you really want to do, you're gonna have to understand that you're gonna get hurt, and it's inevitable. It's boxing. You're gonna get punched in the face. You're gonna bleed. You're gonna see your own blood. Are you gonna be okay with that? You know, like you gotta think all these things through and really just you know.
100%, yeah.
And running is a fucking big one, man. Like I'm telling you, like in middle school, I couldn't run a fucking mile like as fast as I do now. I run fucking 2 miles in like 15 minutes. Like it's not hard. It's all about consistency and like you said, you know, just
fucking
bad
putting
do you
in the
wanna do
work.
it.
It's
Exactly.
willpower, bro.
Right.
And again, second win, get your cardio in, and then
Right.
it gets numb. You're on mile 3, and it's like, okay, I'm not even feeling it anymore.
It's like a high. Like
Yeah.
it's a real, and you could get those dopamine fucking
100%,
yeah,
yeah.
like those dopamine pumps when you're working out and you're doing something that you love, like for real.
Yeah, I mean, and it's also the best feeling afterwards. Like, you get off and you stop your running, and you're like, damn, I just put everything in that. You
Right.
know, you get in
Yeah.
your car, you're driving home, and you're like, okay, I did it. I have completed it for the day, you know? And then now you can go put your focus on the next thing for the day. But I think you should get that done every single day, because there's a certain serotonin hit that you don't get from anything else. And especially after, dude, you put in work for 3-4 months and you see your picture side by side and you look like a different person.
Exactly.
It's like, what else can you do in your life that's that rewarding? You know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can make money, but you're literally, your essence, your body, your soul is changing in a positive way. And you can't really get that externally.
Yeah.
Other than
that's why they
through
sell-
working out and through weight loss and learning how to become, a better
Right.
version of yourself.
Like, you could have a close friend that is an Olympic fucking lifter, and you could be like, hey, man, I want to lose weight. You know, he's not gonna lose the weight for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
not gonna. Like, he's not you. Like, you have to put in the work in you got to put the work in yourself. And
I can help you as much as you want to help yourself.
exactly.
And at the end of the day, health is wealth.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Health is wealth. Yeah.
Honestly, like, the shit you put in your body, everything, it all affects your mood and how you process things, how you function. Like, it's a big deal. So,
Bro, mood is a big thing. As a man, I feel like your lack of diet and your lack of discipline, how are you gonna walk around being a moody male?
Yeah.
Like,
For real.
you're moody, you're emotional.
you're reactive to things.
reactive. Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like, especially in school, because there was just a lot of dudes around. You know, it's like, damn, like that guy's on his period or something.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. So you got to know how to control it. I mean, again, back to just self-control and how you carry yourself. Reactivity, I feel like, is a very important thing, because how you react to things sometimes, makes or breaks your path and your journey.
Hell yeah.
You have to learn both how to react to things, but also understand when to react to things. Yeah, take it and think about it, and then tomorrow,
Right.
there's a saying. It's like, don't make decisions when you're angry, or
Yeah.
don't cut things off when you're sad, or there's certain things that you don't do when you're feeling a certain emotion,
Mhm.
because once you get back to your
Right.
sober emotion where you're not feeling these fluctuations, you look at decisions a lot more level-headedly, and then you might
you're
regret.
sober, literally.
You're sober, exactly.
Like, say you're fucking overindulged in anger. You're just angry, bro. You're literally high off
Mm-hmm.
off anger.
Yeah.
Like, chill the fuck out. Don't yell. Don't fucking throw shit.
Mhm.
Don't throw a punch. You know, like, some people be so angry that they'll hit someone. Like, bro, what the fuck is your
Yeah.
problem?
And it's human nature too. Like you naturally feel these things and you want to react to it, but it's all about, you gotta understand that the mind is stronger than
We
like,
have
you
a
can
genetic
react. You choose how to
change.
react. Yeah.
We have I believe it's a gene that we have. I'm not sure exactly. It's somewhere in our chromosome, but we literally have a genetic difference from animals. You know how animals react
Exactly.
based on their natural instincts?
Yeah.
We have the ability, literally willpower.
Yeah,
we genetically
willpower,
have
willpower.
willpower.
Exactly.
So willpower, not even in a religious stance or whatever you may look at it, but we are the only beings that have a definite willpower. So if you're being controlled by yourself, that's just a lack of being able to use your own willpower, which is just a lack of, comfortability within yourself.
Yeah, being controlled by your emotions could like cause you to do.
It could
some
kill
crazy
you, bro.
shit.
Literally.
It could kill you, yeah.
Think about people that
You
like
saw they got-
get so angry at a random person and then just decide, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. Like,
yeah.
it's just and just reacting off anger and like or like your girl's yelling at you and you just like, shut up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's all like react. Like, you gotta really think about the outcome and really.
Or like your girl is like, oh, this guy said something to me, and then you get super angry, and then that guy has a gun and you get killed.
Exactly.
You know?
Like it could end like that too. Like it's
Your
it-
emotions could kill you, bro. Like,
bro.
You have
why
to look
would you
at things.
follow something that could kill you?
Exactly.
You have to look at things logically always. Like, understand the situation. Don't jump in. Sit back, look around, understand, okay, this dude is doing this. There's that there. This is the exit. Like, look at the
This
whole
is the
situation, bro.
Yeah, no, I feel like I always had that natural fucking eye. Like,
100%,
that's the
yeah.
exit. If some shit were to go down, nigga, I'm out.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh shit, all right, I have this chair, I have a weapon here. Like, shit like that. Like, I'll be walking at night, bro, with my girl.
Mhm.
She'll be like, oh shit. Like, why do you think about, like, nighttime? Like, who cares?
Yeah, but if I don't, you won't.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
someone has to fucking protect. You feel me? Like, they just have low IQ, bro. I don't fucking know.
No, but yeah, that's facts.
But Mel, so let's talk about fucking diet, bro. So
Diet.
going into the gym, right? 230.
Yeah,
How much you weigh right now?
205.
205.
205.
What's your fighting weight? What's your goal?
My fight with the goal. Well, right now, I'm trying to like my goal is to just break that 2.
Break that too.
Break that 2, man.
All right, so diet, right? Consistency.
Right.
How did you gather everything to be like, all right, I'm gonna lose this weight, and now I'm here. How'd you get here?
It's all about, like just fighting urges, because I know like it's a lot of people, they got sweet tooths, like or they got like the type of willpower, like they got no type of willpower where they could just like be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go eat McDonald's. You gotta really get past that and like really be like, no, it's not gonna help me get to my goal. Why the fuck would I go do that? You know what I mean? It's like it's really just,
it's how bad you want it.
yeah, and it's really just like instant gratification. It's like, I'm gonna eat this shit because it makes me feel good right now. Like I want, like I love the taste. Like why wouldn't I eat it? But then it's like a long term. It's a long
fucks
term.
you
Yeah,
up.
it fucks you up.
I mean, why do you think McDonald's is so popular, bro? Because they're not that crazy of a food. It's hamburgers and fries.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like they have a whole
It's
selection
not
and
exotic
catalog.
food.
So obviously they're constantly refining these foods and putting preservatives in there and adding certain fats and molecules to make it taste better for you.
I was just about to say, like, commercial, bro, Coke, it had Coke in it. It had cocaine in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a fucking addicting drug. Imagine drinking Coke. It's like, damn, I feel high. I want another one. Like, bro, they put Coke in that shit.
Even caffeine. Like, they put caffeine in Coke. They put like a little bit, 50 milligrams. Yeah. But why do they need to put caffeine?
They just switched another drug.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was about to say, them commercials, bro, like, looking at a commercial, you ever been a kid and like, damn, I want that. Yeah, like, bro, they know how to get your fucking attention.
And they get you young.
Yeah, bro, McDonald's, $5 foot long, Subway, like, they got your ass.
Arby's.
Yeah. It's the best marketing, bro. Like, come.
Ronald McDonald.
Come eat my food.
Yeah, but yeah, back to with diet, bro. I think it's also, I feel like a lot of people get it confused because diet is not diet. A real diet is a lifestyle. Right. You have to find food that you can eat for the next 20 years because if you're doing a short-term goal, how is that going to be sustainable forever? Exactly. You want to be able to, pick foods that you like and manage your calories. If you feel you're hungry, get food that has higher volume content per calories. I mean, it's very easy. I used to make protein waffles that would taste like a dessert.
Exactly.
And it just took a little effort, but dude, I literally don't even eat desserts anymore because it tastes the same as my protein desserts, and it's not even good to me anymore. Like, honestly, if you put in time to do research, go on YouTube, 10 recipes that you can make for weight loss, and there's a million desserts you can make that taste like desserts. It's really about how much effort you want to put. Being on a good diet or whatever you want to call it is honestly being able to cook well. That's all it really is.
Cook well and just the right ingredients. Like, you
and
could go
season your food and make it taste good.
You could go to Mod Pizza and have a 300-calorie pizza.
Bro, you can get some chicken breast and season the hell out of it, and it tastes like some Cajun, whatever fast food. And then get some rice, get some low-calorie sauces to mix with the rice, get some vegetables, put some puts whatever season. Sodium is fine, bro. Just drink a lot more water. I mean, there's keys to weight loss. It's not all about starving yourself and feeling like you're not eating right. For me personally, it's easy for me to gain weight. So I'm always constantly thinking of, okay, what can I eat to sustain my appetite? I am able to eat a pound of meat each meal just because I pick meat that's lower in fat content. It's all about understanding what types of meals are going to be catered for your body type. If you need to gain weight, whole different story. Pick foods that are higher in certain content. If you want to be more clean, increase your meals. There's sacrifices you have to make, If you're trying to lose weight, you're probably stuck in a trap of fast food and easy fixes. So you have to get over that first, and then you could start figuring out what's sustainable for you.
I got a little homie from my gym that was actually, he came in. I was there when he came in. He was 220 pounds at 14.
Damn.
and now he's 175.
Damn.
That's a shit ton of weight that
It's
he
like,
lost.
yeah, 55 pounds.
Yeah,
50,
and he did that as and by coming to the gym every day and watching what he ate. Simply. That's
Simple.
That's all you have to do.
Man, and it's a lot of the times for most people, it's not even that they have to watch what they eat. It's cutting out obvious things like
Yeah.
soda, like eating milk and cereal in the morning.
Right.
As an adult, it's fast food. It's things that you know you
It's
shouldn't
that
be eating.
extra creamer in your coffee.
Yeah,
Like, bro,
it's
you
the
know-
oil you put in your food.
Like Jack in the Box is not good for you. You know McDonald's is not good for you. Why are you eating it?
Yeah.
You know that shit's gonna kill you in the long run. So why are you
Yeah,
gonna eat
like
it?
Mello, you were you used to fast, right?
I use fast, yeah.
You used to fast, but the
Dude.
best.
I feel like for fasting, you shouldn't do a fast if you're trying to lose weight, and that's
Yeah,
the
no,
first
that's
step.
what I- that's
You know,
what I
you
was
fast
telling
when
him.
you're comfortable with how you're eating. You know,
Right.
Like your how you started actually losing weight was just better diet, right?
Exactly.
Like, you weren't even-
It's like slowly but surely. If you just like watch how you eat, and you could still eat shit that you like. You could
Yeah.
like it's honestly not as hard as you make it seem. You it's not like you have to starve yourself like G said, or it's not like you have to, like track every fucking calorie. No, you could eat the things that you like, but just portions matter. Shit like that. Hitting the gym is a big thing because like you could burn whatever you like. Let's say like today I had a blueberry muffin, and that shit it's not all the way good for me, but I burnt that shit off at the gym.
bro, you burnt it off, and also if you're tracking,
Yeah,
you can budget it.
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
like your calories are your budget. If you had a muffin, okay, cut down on some carbs and some fats on certain meals, and the day turns out in totality to be a good day for your macros.
Right.
You don't have to go, oh, I ate this, now I could go crazy on the day because I already messed it up. You can't look at it like that.
Exactly.
It's like money. It's like you can't go to Gucci with $2,000 and expect to buy a lot of stuff there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
True.
You got to be
probably buy
realistic.
2
Go to
belts
Macy's
and
and go buy some more clothes with that
Yeah.
2,000.
Budget, bro, on everything. I feel like your diet, nigga. Like what you
Budget your
spend.
dopamine. Budget your social media time.
Yeah.
Budget, dude. Even budget interactions with people. I mean, you don't have to be out all the time with people that only bring you fun. You don't
Yeah.
want just that friend group that you can party with and have fun, right? Get that friend group that might put you in places that you're not comfortable being, but could
Right.
be positive for you. Especially if you're a younger person, get yourself good influences. You know who's a bad influence. You have that friend that every time we hang out, we go to the club or we drink or we smoke or
Right,
whatever.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like
No.
get friends that can elevate you.
Exactly.
Yeah, like everyone has that friend too. Like, oh shit, every day. Oh yeah, we about to smoke.
Nah,
Oh,
definitely.
we about to
definitely
drink.
got friends
Oh,
like that. Yeah.
we about to go fucking to the club, go get some girls.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that gets fucking boring, bro. Like,
Right.
what about that homie that trying to run a business? You
Well, that
know,
homie that calls you and asks you like, "What have you done today?" You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
what have you done today?
like those are the type of relationships you gotta value over the ones that like, oh, hey bro, where you at? Let's go smoke. Or hey bro, where you at? Let's go here. Let's go. Like it's giving your time to things that value your needs.
Yeah,
Bro, I heard from a business owner that a lot of these rich guys, they log every second of the day because they could be lacking for 5 minutes and it affects their business.
yeah.
So every second, what are you doing? Did you wake up and get out of bed, or did you wake up and scroll for 2 minutes? Like, that's important to them.
For real.
That's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching.
Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Check us out at Spotify, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Growth Blueprint.
Drop a like, drop a follow, drop a comment. Let us know how you liked it, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode.
Peace.